Man. This is way low, bro. You see what I'm saying? This is way low. You got these guys out here in Thailand, dating porn stars and hookers, bro. These passport bros. I mean, it just keeps getting worse every time I fucking turn on this YouTube fucking goddamn. I mean, bruh, you got this guy, Travelversity, dating a porn star, and he's parading around like she's a regular girl. Bruh, how embarrassing is this shit, bro? There's nobody around to shame this guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody around to shame this passport, bro. Like, bro, like this your woman basically had multiple dicks inside of her mouth on camera, getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? Too. You see what I'm saying? And you basically is in a relationship with this female. How desperate are you, bro? The men of that country do not want her. So why do you want her, bro? The men of that country say, nah, I'm done with this. We spit her out, and then you want to come along and take her in. You want to wife up. Well, I ain't going to say wife up, but you want to get into a relationship with a female that's a porn star, bro. What's next? Are you going to marry this porn star? Bruh, if I would have found out that the woman I'm dating is a porn star, or she was on film sucking dick and getting fucked, it would have been curtains for you and me right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So one of you guys um showed me where she was. I mean, I knew she was on Pornhub and stuff like that, man. But I saw the video. I mean, bro, this is embarrassing for a lot of you passport bros, bro. You're supposed to be going out there finding traditional submissive wives, and you out here fucking and getting into relationships with porn stars, women that are dirty, bro. This is these bitches are dirty, bro. And you fucking let's get into a relationship. Come on. It's like, bro, you can't control your emotions like that though, bro. Right? You can't get into a relation. You can't like say, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna be in a relationship with a porn star or a prostitute. You see what I'm saying? It's like these guys, these passport bros are low value men. And I'm gonna tell you why they're low value men. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why they're low value men, man. They're low value men because they fall in love with hookers and prostitutes very easily, bro. You see what I'm saying? They fall in love with women that um, are not wanted by the men of their society, bro. So if you look at a lot of these women that are bar girls and prostitutes, they're not being wifed up by their men. So you kind of gotta like go along with the crowd. Like you gotta ask a question like, okay, why is the men of that country not wifing this female up? There's something wrong. Especially if she gets to be over 25 and she doesn't have a husband. There's something wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of you passport bros, you go to these countries and you take in the scraps and leftovers that the men do not want of that country, and no matter how much we tell you that, bro, this is not healthy. This is not a relationship. This woman is not relationship or marriage material. You still keep doing it anyway. You still keep going to Thailand, seeing these women anyway. You see what I'm saying? You keep doing it anyway, and it's like, okay, bro. In the end, you'll see, bro. When you have children with this woman, and the kids grow up, they're gonna find out that their mother was a hooker or a prostitute. They're not gonna take that in very well. You see what I'm saying? But no, no, no. You don't listen to other people. You do as you feel. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these passport bros, they do as they feel. And they come around my channel and they talk a lot of crap. But I'm like, bro, this is not like what a real man does, though. We don't marry prostitutes and hookers and hoes. We marry real women. You see what I'm saying? Why do you want to always go to Pattaya? Why do you consist on going to Pattaya all the time when you know that 95% of the women there are hookers, hoes, and sluts that have been sucking dick for money and being porn stars and all that other shit? It's like these women are not marriage material, but yet you still take these women in. You just straight up just desperate. That's what desperate men do. Low value men do. They take in prostitutes, hookers, hoes, women that a lot of men do not want. So then you take them in. It's kind of like this. Um, Somebody throws some garbage into the garbage pail, and then I come along as a black man, and be like, "Whoo, what did he throw that? Why, why did he throw that into the garbage can? I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get it." You know what I'm saying? And then you actually do it. You go inside the garbage pail and you get it, and you don't see nothing wrong with that, bro. You are lesser than. I mean, bro, you are lesser than lesser, meaning that you think you don't deserve the best things out of life. You see what I'm saying? And then you lack discipline. You sleep with these women. You fall in love with these women very easily. You shouldn't fall in love with a hooker or a hoe, bruh. And then thing is, a lot of these guys, they got that. I don't care what nobody thinks. I don't care what nobody say. She's my girl, and nobody's gonna take me from her. It's like, bro, you okay? All right. It's just like you can do that. Go ahead and do that. But in the long haul, she's gonna screw you over because you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife, no matter how hard you try. S- Uh, I mean, once she get into the groove, you know what I'm saying? Like moving into your country, you know what I'm saying? Once she find out that she can make money in your country, she gonna be hookering and hoeing behind your back because she started out that way. See, once a hooker is a hooker, right? Once a hooker becomes a hooker, always a hooker, because they become addicted to the fast money that they make. Like I said, there was a story of this one guy. I didn't tell this story, but one of the guys here on YouTube, they told this story of a guy from the UK that tried to take a bar girl out of that life, right? Bring her back to his country, which is the UK, and he was providing for her, he was clothing her, he was doing this for her, everything for her, making sure she had everything. But she found out that she could make money, hooker, hooker and hoeing in his country for more money than she was making in her own country, which is Thailand. You see what I'm saying? So behind his back, she was hooker and hoeing. Okay, he didn't know anything, but once he found out, he was so hurt that this woman just she just like, man, she betrayed him so hard. And I tell you, a lot of you guys, you love to like try to um you try to fit a round peg into a square hole. It's not gonna work, bro. You got to be insane to try to do that. You know, what's the definition of doing the same thing over and over again? You know, you know what I'm saying? It's called insanity, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be insane. You got to be insane, bro. You know, one thing you don't do is even get into a relationship with a hooker or a hoe, bro. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, a lot of these Thai guys, once they figure out that she's a hooker or a hoe, they stop talking to her. They don't call her back. They don't, you know, they don't like return their phone calls or whatever. They don't get into a relationship with. It's just an overdone deal. But since um, the men of that country, which is Thailand, don't want her, they force her to check you out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're screw ups. A lot of them females that come after foreigners, they're screw ups in life, and they're begging for foreigners to like take them in, you know, clothe them and feed them and give them a better life. They're begging because the men of that country do not want them. They only start checking for foreigners when either they became a hooker or a slut or a porn star. Okay, because before then they wasn't checking for you. You see what I'm saying? I mean, black men are looking very bad out there, bro. Come on, man, get it together, bro. You know, if you want to find a woman that's submissive and not a prostitute, you got to get away from the tourist areas. You see what I'm saying? You got to get away from the tourist areas. A lot of motherfuckers, they just keep on going to the tourist area. Why do you insist on going to the to, to the tourist area to be with this woman that's just a prostitute? You setting yourself up. You should be like, okay, I'm not gonna go to Pattaya. I'm gonna go to Bangkok or something like that, or another city or whatever, and find a female that's a submissive traditional woman. And I'm like, bro, you passport bros are just fucking horny. That's all it is, bro. You're just horny. You're not getting sex in America, so you're going over to this country just looking for sex. But I'm like, bro, trust me, bro. I done had sex many, many times, and like, it's better to go out there and look for a real wife and marry her than to always just have meaningless sex. Okay, just having sex all the time. You see what I'm saying? It's like you prostitutes that only last for so long. Sleeping with prostitutes, it only lasts for 10 or 15, 20 minutes, and then you're done. No, female not gonna cook for you. They're not gonna clean for you. They're not gonna be traditional. They're gonna be very hard to get along with because women who you cannot pair bond with, you're not gonna be able to get along with her. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna end this video.